All locked away. 3,200 metres ahead of them. Racing now and getting away a little slowly were Crown Flute and Linc The Leopard with Buckshot Bandit away quickly. Mandator, St Edwin's Pride and Rouge Bijou from Call Me Kiwi. Hallpack's Image wide out. Crown Flute is driving through on the inside of Royal Scribe over Zia Remus Arca Lad, followed by Dual Cityum, the Sun, Buckshot Bandit, Linc The Leopard and Illustrious Lass settles last. Rouge Bijou down past the 800 for the first time. Out by 2.5, St Edwin's Pride, a length and a quarter, Mandator and Hallpack's Image whipping around the outside from Call Me Kiwi. Wonder Royal Scribe and Zia Remus, followed by Crown Flute, a half, Arca Lad pulling. A length and a half then to Dual Cityum, reefing hard on the outside of Buckshot Bandit from the Sun. Linc The Leopard, the rails, and two last, Illustrious Lass. Rouge Bijou swings around the home turn for the first time. A half a length, St Edwin's Pride, two to Call Me Kiwi in the box seat, and 3/4 to Hallpack's Image. One away to Mandator, Zia Remus over Royal Scribe and Crown Flute, Arca Lad, followed by Dual Cityum, the Sun, Linc The Leopard, Buckshot Bandit, and last, Illustrious Lass. Down the straight they race, and it's Rouge Bijou calling the tune a half. They're just walking in front. Running second, St Edwin's Pride, Zia Remus, the outside of Call Me Kiwi. Wonder Hallpack's Image, Mandator, the rails. A length to Crown Flute and Royal Scribe, followed by Arca Lad, who's still pulling double from Dual Cityum. Trotting on the outside from Linc The Leopard, the Sun, Buckshot Bandit, and two last, Illustrious Lass, about 16 from the leader. They race out of the straight to the 1800 now, and Johnny Scores has sent St Edwin's Pride to the lead. Over the crossing by a length and a half, Rouge Bijou. A length and a half to Call Me Kiwi, Zia Remus. Mandator the fence from Hallpack's Image. A length to Crown Flute with Royal Scribe. Dual Cityum's out deep from Linc The Leopard with Arca Lad, the Sun, Buckshot Bandit, and last with half the journey completed is Illustrious Lass. They race to the last 1500, and St Edwin's Pride is the leader. A length and a quarter, Dual Cityum going up on the outside of Rouge Bijou. 1.5 to Call Me Kiwi and a half to Zia Remus. Wonder Mandator, Hallpack's Image and Neck the outer. A length away to Crown Flute from Royal Scribe, Arca Lad, Linc The Leopard, the Sun, and two to Buckshot Bandit, and two last, Illustrious Lass, still about 16 off the lead. St Edwin's Pride went past the 1200 by 3/4 over Dual City and Rouge Bijou, beautifully placed on the fence. A length to Zia Remus, Call Me Kiwi, the rails, followed by Hallpack's Image. One taking off was the Sun, three wide around the outer. He was followed by Mandator, Buckshot Bandit with Crown Flute, followed by Royal Scribe, Arca Lad, and at the tail of the field now was Linc The Leopard with Illustrious Lass. They race up to the last 800, and St Edwin's Pride the leader by a length. Dual Cityum, a half to Rouge Bijou. Illustrious Lass has whipped right around them. Royal Scribe was off from the Sun, then Zia Remus, Call Me Kiwi, Arca Lad in the bin between horses. Linc The Leopard's off about 6 wide. A length and a half to Buckshot Bandit, Crown Flute with Hallpack's Image, and last of all was Mandator. On the turn, 450 to go. St Edwin's Pride by 1. Rouge Bijou coming off the rails. Royal Scribe going to third, followed by Call Me Kiwi. Then came Arca Lad, wide Linc The Leopard into the home straight, and St Edwin's Pride in front, 250 to go. A length and a quarter, Rouge Bijou and Royal Scribe. Arca Lad followed by Call Me Kiwi and Linc The Leopard. It's still St Edwin's Pride, 100 to go. A length and a half from Royal Scribe. Here comes Linc The Leopard and Arca Lad. Linc The Leopard, Arca Lad, and Linc The Leopard. Linc The Leopard's got it. Buckshot Bandit split them. Linc The Leopard from Buckshot Bandit, Arca Lad. St Edwin's Pride ahead away, followed by Crown Flute, Mandator, Zia Remus, Royal Scribe, Call Me Kiwi, the Sun, then Rouge Bijou, Hallpack's Image, Dual Cityum.
To the connections of Linc The Leopard, the winner of the 1988 Winfield Perth Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Way.
His Royal Highness, the Rajah of Perlis, the Honourable Pam Beggs, Minister for Racing and Gaming, our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Western Australian Turf Club wish you all a very happy New Year. January the 1st, 1788. The first fleet is in the Southern Ocean. The going rough and 3 weeks to landfall. 200 years later, January the 1st, 1988, Perth Cup Day, Ascot Racecourse, all of us enjoying the racing while we celebrate the birth of our nation. We are proud to be part of the bicentenary and fortunate that our premier event is run on the first day of these celebrations. It was an excellent race with all the honours going to Linc The Leopard. Congratulations to the connections, Mrs Nathanson, Saunders, Wally Mitchell, and well ridden by Brendan Clements. We are grateful to the Winfield Company for their generous sponsorship, which they have already done for 8 years. The Winfield Company lead in corporate sponsorship in this country. And now it is my privilege to introduce David Galway, State Manager of the Winfield Company. Ladies and gentlemen, David Galway.
The Honourable Pam Beggs, Minister for Racing, Gaming and Tourism, Dr Neville Way, Chairman of the Western Australian Turf Club, members of the Committee of the Turf Club, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Winfield are proud to be sponsors of the Winfield Perth Cup, and our association with the Western Australian Turf Club is in its 8th year. This, of course, is of special significance this year, being the bicentennial year. My thanks to the Western Australian Turf Club for the superb presentation of the course today, and of course our thanks also to the patrons who make this day what it is. A magnificent day both for the Winfield Perth Cup and Australia's bicentennial. I would like to offer my congratulations to Messrs Nathanson, Saunders and Mitchell, the winning connections of Linc The Leopard, to Brendan Clements, the jockey, for a grand ride, and of course to Wally once again, our compliments for his preparation of the horse. I would now like to call on Brian Nathanson to accept the Winfield Perth Cup for 1988.
Minister for Gaming, Mr Neville Way, Chairman of the WA Turf Club, Mr Galway, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of my two owners, my two co-owners, Eddie Saunders and Wally Mitchell, I'd like firstly to thank Winfield for the magnificent job they do sponsoring sport in general and racing in particular. This is a wonderful trophy and we will certainly value it for many, many years to come. I'd like to take the opportunity of also thanking the Turf Club for an excellent day's racing and a year that's been somewhat traumatic, but I'd like to compliment them on the way that they've passed 1987 with dignity and with racing's image enhanced. I'm sure that in 1988, with us all standing behind the Turf Club, racing will certainly be the winner. I'd like to thank Wally Mitchell for a magnificent job in preparing this horse. I think he's proved once again what a magnificent trainer he is, from 1,000 metre group races to 3,200 group races. What more can we say about Wally? Thank you very, very much, Wally. I'd also like to thank the stable that have supported Wally to a man, Wayne, his brother, Lee, his lovely wife, Diane, Julie, the wife of Brendan Clements, that's helped with Royal Scribe and Linc The Leopard. It's been a team effort, and I'm sure Wally will be the first one to say that it's a magnificent team. I would also like to thank Brendan for a wonderful ride on the horse. He's an amazing person. He predicted some time ago that Valley of Carome would win a big race, which it did, and predicted 2 years ago that this horse, Linc The Leopard, would be a cup horse, in spite of what was said in the paper about him during the week. He's been able to achieve this, and I hope that on behalf of all of us in West Australia, we can be at Flemington next spring and try our chances in the Melbourne Cup. Thank you all very much.
I'd now like to ask Wally Mitchell to come forward to accept his trophy. Wally, congratulations.
Thanks very much. Mr. Galway, Dr. Neville Way, Chairman of the West Australian Turf Club, members of the committee, ladies and gentlemen. This is a real proud moment for me. I've had an enormous year in racing with Placid Arc, and this just tops it right off to win the Perth Cup, a major race in our home state. And I'd like to take the opportunity to thank my staff and Jackie, Linc Strapper and Kerry and a few of the others, and my family for putting up with me in the last month. It's been pretty hectic. And I'd like to thank all the people for coming along and giving a great reception. Thanks very much.
And now Brendan Clements, the jockey. A magnificent ride, Brendan. Thanks very much.
Distinguished guests, members of the committee, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank Winfield for sponsoring the Perth Cup, making the prize money so great. It's a great race to win. I'd like to thank Brian Nathanson, Eddie Saunders and Wally Mitchell for giving me the opportunity to ride this horse. Last 100 metres was a horse that got there, no one else. He was going to get beaten and he just put in everything to win. And I'd just like to thank Linc The Leopard. I think he is a super horse, and today he lifted, and that's the reason why we're here. Also, I'd like to thank my mum, dad, my grandma, who are watching in Melbourne, my wife Julie, Wayne, all the stable staff, and everyone that's helped us get Linc here today. I don't know if we'll ever get back, but today is really worth it. Thank you.